You know what it is, LA Icon right here. And welcome to another episode on Icon TV. And today is a day you probably never thought you'd see ever again in your existence, but it came. We got the Bozo to my left. You're right. Welcome to the office, Pedro.
I know there's a new office. I like it. It's pretty. It's a mind when you pull up. You know. I thought you were setting me up like for that movie. You know, Goodfellas and shit.
If I go to the restroom and you see me come out with a wet hand, you know what happened.
When old boy goes for, he's like, go make some coffee, boy. And he went wacko boy. I was like, damn, that's how we moving.
Bozo did pull up with 40 homies today, but they don't got the gate keys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start off with my sponsors, G.
Yeah.
In honor of the blue team.
Yeah, hell yeah. The
Here's
Southside
blue
logo.
Magic honey.
My face should be on this right here. Shit.
Sick ass fool.
You know what? I'm not up on this like
Well,
socially.
I know you kick it with Lefty occasionally, and I've given him thousands of honey
He tries
packs.
to make me take all this shit just while we're in the studio.
Don't.
And I'm like, why would we just what the? What are your intentions?
It's not gonna slap. It's not gonna slap right in that moment, but let's say, okay, today. I know what your schedule is today, up until after you're done with me. So I mean, take it once we're done with this, and by the time you get home, like put Nemo on, and then fuck.
Increases stroke game. Isn't it spelled different though?
I don't know who spelled that, but
oh man, but some GED recipient.
But you read it correctly.
Bad though. Appreciate it.
Shout out to Royalty Honey. If you have a good day, tag them.
Yeah, I will for sure.
This is that butter, I guess is how you say that. Shout out to Cookies. Here's some of that. Here's some Vibes rolling paper. These are like exotic.
I've used these before.
Badass papers.
Yeah, good papers.
What else do I got for your ass over here? This is a whole entire
gifts. We like gifts.
There's a whole entire
Cookies.
thing from Cookies. It's paraphernalia and merchandise.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Cookies wants to do business down south. They need to.
Shut the up. And of course, the Shaka Paisley.
Appreciate it.
The blue Shaka Paisley.
Oh man, I never seen that one. That was nice.
There you go, Buckaroo.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Thank you, man.
You got it.
Everything's appreciated. We're humble around this motherfucker. We still go to shop at the Swami here and there. You know what I mean?
And you know what? Shout out to G'd Up though. A long time ago, I linked up with G'd Up. They looked out for me and my wife. Shout out to the homie. They're great guys. Shout out to all the homies in Australia.
Yeah, Australia. Yeah, that's where their founder is at. Yeah.
Those are some thugged out New Zealand ass.
Yeah.
Fools, huh?
Well, over there, if you like the cultures is relevant over there. You feel me? Like they're really with the West Coast, like LA gangster shit. You know.
Those fools are upper echelon thugs. I see those.
They're
fools
at the
foreigners.
London show. They do the fashion show in London. All that shit. Like,
fire.
yeah.
And that's well made.
No, yeah. This shit's quality, man. And it's exclusive. You know, you gotta really you gotta enroll in their website.
No, you can't just get it.
You can't just order it whenever you want. And I'm fortunate enough to, when I was fighting my life sentence, AJ,
you were with
the
AJ.
LA ambassador, was fighting it with me. Yeah, we're bus together, fighting life together for a good minute. So it was really a trip to run into him on this. Yeah.
I might cut this out, but AJ's lady is one of my wife's homegirls.
Oh, okay. I went to go tap in with them for the fires because they live in Altadena, you know, passing Altadena, and like being there with the victims of that situation was more than what the news and like you hear through social media.
It's a different world.
Yeah, they were telling me, they were like, and I never thought about this because I'm a pretty factual guy, like with my imagination, but they were telling me, they were like, so imagine like your neighborhood's on fire, you know, like how many explosive things do you have in your house? Like, for one, your gas pipe in your house.
Boom.
Second, your car in your garage or your driveways, and it depends how many cars you have. Then all the propane tanks that you have in your backyards for your outdoor shit.
3.
Yeah, he's also think about it, like we're hiding, sheltering, but the whole night we're just hearing like explosions.
Boom, boom.
He's also sounding like a war, you know. And I was like, you ain't lying. Yeah, when you think about it like that, yeah, that makes sense, you know. But it was sad, fool. But you know, the homies there doing this shit.
Shout out to AJ.
Yeah, AJ's right there doing this shit. I'm supposed to tap back in this weekend too, because I've been dropping off money donations when I can, you know, because I think cash is the most, you know, like people need, you know what I'm saying? So for whatever, you know what I'm saying, they need it, but the cities come together, you know, in a good way. I heard somebody saying like, like, oh, the people in Pacific Palisades, they're rich anyways. Like, I don't think you shouldn't be thinking about that. Like, there's kids up there,
No,
There's
100%.
children up there. Like, who knows? We know 28 people died, but how many of them were children? How many of them were elders? You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. Gotta keep shit in perspective. People be tripping off stupid.
I feel it. I think all the people for sure are gonna want to hear some about some of our spats. Do you feel like
Yeah, for
talking about
sure.
it? Go ahead, let it rip. Begin wherever you'd like.
So I'll take the blame for being the initiator,
The aggressor.
The aggressor, yeah, because you never intentionally like try to disrespect me or upset me in any way, But me being who I am, right? Look, dog, like
Dirty
I told
ass snapper. This was just at home thinking. Snappy for
yeah,
a reason.
no, yeah. Well, I'm a hot-headed guy, dog, especially with people that I feel like, no, listen, dog. I feel like if you fuck with me, it's one of the things where like you gotta understand, like you're gonna have to take all of me. You know what I'm saying?
I respect
You know what I'm
it
saying?
and I accept it.
You know what I'm saying? It's like one of the things where like you're gonna get the whole enchilada or like not at all. And honestly, like if I'm not at some point like if we're not having misunderstandings, then I don't think that we're having an honest relationship. You feel what I'm saying? Right? I mean, that's how I think, at least. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll have my homeboys call me out of nowhere. What's the problem? And I'm like, what the like, what is the problem? Like, I haven't heard from you in 2 weeks. And I'm like, well, you want to get out or what? Like, no, fool, what the I've been working, But yeah, I'll take responsibility for it. And I think that it comes like with what I told you before, like me genuinely not wanting to, but I think with my actions, like really being a part of your come up, you know what I'm saying?
It's safe to say that every time I've asked you to pull up, you've pulled up.
Yeah, exactly. For whatever, whether it's you, your wife, like any situation, even when we did Tokers, like memorial shit, like I've always gone out of my way to, help you out in whatever way I can. For whatever reason, it comes out of me, right? I don't know. Who knows what the goes through my head, but genuinely. But then again, it's like I understand we're in a space. I understand sometimes. A lot of times I don't understand it, that we're in a space where we entertain a lot of bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Because we're in the entertainment, you know what I'm saying? And social media.
I'm not one of the people that does content for content fun and then expect it not to be not cool after, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's weird shit to me.
Yeah, so my aspect of the dispute was basically like me seeing you people that have put my name in a way that I don't approve of. You feel what I'm saying? Like calling me things that you shouldn't really be calling people. Like I get the regular IG banter and shit and social media banter, which is normal, right? We all know like that's just part of the game. But there's certain lines that people have crossed, and then with this shit, like with social media, it's weird, dog. Like unbeknownst to people or people not being aware, you tend to click up with certain unintentionally because of like the circle that you're in or maybe the network or where you're doing business at unintentionally. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm in the studio sometimes with guys that I'm like, what the fuck? Why am I here with, you know what I mean? I don't really fuck with dude, but they record where I record at and they might be doing business with people that I do business in the music. You know what I'm saying? So it kind of, we kind of cross paths with people, but my thing has just been with you personally, right? With you personally is like, I don't know, dog. I feel like we're at an age, dog, where we need to be setting examples, you know what I'm saying? And we have a real big responsibility based on where we're from and who we represent, intentionally or unintentionally. You feel what I'm saying? Like when people see me, I know what they see, and likewise for you, whether intentionally or unintentionally.
Depending on the situation, it still boils down to that.
Yeah, it boils down to that. Regardless. You feel what I'm saying? So I see a lot of like weird, goofy using that in a way that I don't approve of. You know what I mean? Like a weirdo pop up from over there and a weirdo pop up from over there and a weirdo pop from over there. And the first that they run to for a sit down is you. You feel what I'm saying? And I know that you don't see or size up people the way I do, right? But I'm very critical about who represents our shit, you know what I'm saying? And who tries to exploit it for their advantage. And I see a lot of weird. I don't really even give a to say names because I'm at a point right now where like I'm not giving nobody no warning shots, dog.
Is it safe to say though, I've never had anyone sit next to me on any platform and they disrespect you directly?
No, never that. But they disrespect what I represent by the way they carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it's even more of a hate. Like, I could take you disrespecting me, but don't disrespect what I represent. Like, to me, it's just deeper than a gang, dog. Like, you see how I move with the homies, dog. Like I don't only do features with big artists. I do features with the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just do shows where it's at the observatory. I'm in the hood, backyard boogie spot. Like, I really fuck with my people, with my community. You feel what I'm saying? So, there's a lot of that, like I said, I don't want to say no names because it's on site when I see them. You know what I'm saying? And that's my word, you know. But it's based on that, the exploitation of what we represent and how much are paying it just for entertainment reasons.
I could definitely agree with you that some people push the hard line and then it gets wishy-washy at a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, for sure. But I mean, that's the field we're in, right? I guess, you know.
no, that circles back to the content for content. I don't believe in content. And then when we see each other, nah, Pedro, it was just for content. No.
Yeah. Well, that happens a lot right now.
That's not cool.
That's a typical conversation that backstage or at the vendor booth or wherever or the studio when they run into each other. It's like, nah, dog, nah, dog, it's not.
This is real life.
It's deeper than content. Like,
it's real life all day, every day.
Yeah, because I'll get that call. Like, you know, fool. You know what I'm saying?
Too.
And where I'm from, like, I got to deal with it. You feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know, man. You know, I just see certain people and I'm just like, man. But what did trigger me the last time,
the most recent time,
the
undocumented
was
time.
The glorification of the Hot Wheel lot. Not the glorification, but you like.
That was definitely a reach when you said that.
And I was like, damn.
I was like, Dr. Blue is not Hot Wheel lot, dick.
Oh, I know he's not, because I see him at the studio, and I know that Hot Wheel lot wouldn't be comfortable with me in the room, whether I knew who he was or not.
Oh yeah, because Dodger's energy is just chilling.
You know, yeah, Dodger's, yeah, exactly.
Because Dodger's Dodger and he's from where he's from, but yes.
Nah, he's a cool guy. Like,
yeah, he's great.
Genuinely, he's
chilling.
Yeah,
helpful.
He's a chill ass fool, dog. And guys like me aren't like abnormal to him. You know, like he's used to guys like me. You know what I'm saying? Now, how I don't know him personally, right? Or I don't know like who he is, but for that matter. But I know that he has no there is no boundaries for him.
You know recall me in our last conversation in regards to that shit. You told me that he had directly, or you didn't say those exact words, but you said that he referred to you with the AI bullshit.
Yeah.
And I personally asked him, like, hey, is there a general issue that you have with him? And he was like, well, no, not really. And then he explained the minor shit. And then I asked him about what you were saying, which was, have you ever called him that? And he said, no, I've never called him that. And I was like, I would expect not, because I'm not going to put all his business out there because I don't know if anyone knows.
Well, does anybody, like, to the people out there that are watching, you know what a Hot Wheel means?
Definitely.
Okay, then. All right.
With that alone or what?
That alone, fool. And then
when that fool hit the scene, I was like, who the f?
Exactly, dog. And then posting some shit about me that, you know, like a dropout put out there.
I guess
or
for someone that's done a decade, you get a message from Hot Wheel and it says,
yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, and then homie, whoever he is trying to play me light in the comments, like, why you mad, Theo? Hey, what's up, Theo? And I'm like, dog, like, really? Like, come on, homie, like.
Is there a common ground you could find with him ever?
Nah, dog, look, to me, it's like this, dog, like, yeah, there is, because because I understand this, homie, like, I understand that he's not seeing it from the perspective of how I'm seeing it. Obviously, if he's that freely with it, it's almost like this, dog. Like, God forgive them, they know not what they do, because he don't know me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he don't know how it could escalate with me. You know what I'm saying? Like he don't know me, dog. To him, like, a lot, I'm just a rapper, fucking homies on YouTube, and he ain't really with the shits, right? Because a lot of ain't. You know what I'm saying? So I can see how his underestimating of who I really am in real life can lead him to think that that's just cool. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, dog, I mean, I don't know. I think based on that, I'm gonna give him that, dog. You feel me? Like you're thinking I'm just a rapper, homie. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but it's cool, you know. And I blocked him for the reason that I didn't want to engage.
Are you willing to unblock him?
Shit, he's gonna have to glorify me in the position that I deserve. I mean, it's
Which
true,
is
homie. Well, I mean, give me my respect, dog. I'm not asking him to break it down and I apologize to both. No, what I'm saying is, don't post nothing about me if it ain't verified, dog. You understand what I mean? Like if it's just for views, dog, and clicks, like come on, homie, like
if you're just posting for engagement, that's fucking out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But if you're gonna post some real shit,
the day that he has fucking white on me, or a video of me breaking it down like lame to somebody, or even the individual that's willing to step in front of the camera and be like, yeah, I pistol whipped and robbed Bozo. Hey, run it, homie. You feel me? Run it. But if you don't, dog, then don't posting shit about me that, you know what I mean, that dropouts and marked out fools are putting out there. You feel what I'm saying? Like stand by what you're presenting yourself out there to be. Like how we live is pretty goddamn like yeah, it's some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Spicy shit.
So it's like, come on, perro, like cut it out, bro. Like, and then I have an idea, man. I'm not gonna get into all that, but yeah, man.
There's no way you could know who this human being is.
No, but I'm saying this is like he reps the Southeast heavy. You know what I'm saying? When I see him Southeast this, Southeast that, and I'm like, okay. So with that being said, what I'm saying is like he knows where I'm from. We're not a joke. Like we're not that kind of hood, fool, where we do goofy shit. We got a lot of goofy motherfuckers, you know, like come on, homie. The only rappers that have ever come out my hood in my city, well, not out of my city, but my hood is me and Stomper. Like, think about that. Like, you know,
rest in peace.
Yeah, we're pretty thorough dudes. Like, we're not known to burn nobody. We're not known for no mamadas. Like, we're pretty stand-up guys, dog. You know what I'm saying? And for that matter, like, come on, dog, show some respect, fool. Like, that's all. I didn't go on my social media and do a whole campaign on how we lie and he's a, you know what I'm saying? You feel what I mean? Like, I just leave it like that. But I get it, dog. I get the comfort of a phone. You feel me? Like, I get the comfort of a phone and try to do that shit. So to me, it's like, and then I've been around now long enough to like a lot of shit I don't take that serious, dog. I just block it. You know what I mean?
I feel it.
I've been the fool who's been engaged with more beefs than me on this social media shit. Like,
you're definitely the aggressor most of the time,
so that's what I'm saying. So it's like, I'm at a point now, dog, where it's like, man, I don't really want to entertain no bullshit because I'm in a good place, dog. Like financially, the music has paid off for me, dog. You know, opportunities have come. Like I've done real shit that I can be proud of, you know, and I'm a respected artist. You know what I'm saying? Not just like a gangster rapper. Like see me as somebody respectable, dog, that did it right. You know what I'm saying? Like
the very last time me and you kicked it, you were not driving. Neither of us were driving what we're driving today.
No, and that's just
congratulations.
One of them. Yeah, that's just one of them. You know what I'm saying? So, but that goes to back to what I'm saying. You feel me? It's like, you know, I think that, look, dog, and you could vouch, right? Like 10 years ago, homies weren't pulling up like that nowhere.
Does my vouch have any merit?
Well, now, as of right now, it does. You around, it's not. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is this.
You know you had that one covered.
10 years ago, we didn't have guys walking around how we are right now.
No,
we didn't. And that's just a short span. Think about that. I'm talking about 10 years.
Literally.
How long has Chicano rap, or if 20, we're even going to call it Chicano rap?
20-ish, 25, 30?
30 years. I want to say 30 years.
We're going to start with Frost.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got to start with Frost. He's from East LA. He
35.
35. Okay, then. All right.
Something like that, right?
So, yeah. So think, and those guys, they weren't obtainable to us. Yeah, we saw them in magazines. Yeah, we saw them on rap videos and MTV, but they weren't accessible. You know what I mean? You wouldn't pull up to a meet and greet in the middle of East LA and be like, "What's up with the homie?" Or like Lefty does it over there at Sally, or Peso and them do it.
Never.
That shit never happened. Okay.
Yeah, they're not meeting you up at Greenspan's.
No, dog, no. So what I'm saying is like this, dog. Like to those pages, like how we like, right? Like, dog, like recognize game when it's in your face, dog. Mm-hmm. Like. Did it from the ground up, and the only reason you have a platform to spread this shit that you're doing and your movement is because like me did it from the ground up. Like we did it when it wasn't cool. Mm-hmm. We did it honestly when our own people were embarrassed to claim us, dog. Let's be real, dog. In the hood, nobody wants to be that guy that listens to Chicano rap at some point. You feel what I'm saying? Like were like, oh, you listen to Chicano rap? Like, why? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
I feel
Like,
it.
we weren't really, when it came down to the city, LA, you know what I'm saying? Like now, how many homies have their murals on the walls in LA? Gang of them, dog. Like, it wasn't like that. So, you know, to all the platforms like that, like, come on, dog, don't cut off your own water. Like, we are your water. Artists like me are your water. Like, we're the ones that give you a prestigious point to speak up on the game. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, I did 10 years, homie, and bounced back like MJ. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, what else do I gotta do, homie, to prove myself? Right? Like, if you want to go through the checklist of a gangster rapper and what I wanted out of my rappers, like, now that I'm older, I realize, okay, Ice Cube wasn't really what he was talking about. You feel what I'm saying? But then I see hold on, let me answer this for real quick. Benji. Oh shit. Door number. What's the door number? When I was growing up, I thought Ice Cube was the hardest on earth, you know? But now that I'm older and I'm in the game, I realized that Spice One was the hardest that era, because I still see Spice One and he's still moving the way he talks. You feel what I'm saying? Like we thought who was like, you know, we thought a lot of motherfuckers what they were saying, right? So from that aspect of the game, it's like, dog, like whether you like,
Yeah, the shit is not Chicano rap CB4.
yeah, it's not, dog. Like the homies for the most part that are out here doing their shit, we come from a real place. We're not allowed to like fake it. We've seen what happened to the guys that faked it. We've seen to the fake Suge Knights what happened to them. You know what I'm saying? Guys that fucking were out here talking this shit and talking all that. Dog, like, we're not even gonna open that can of worms, right? But we know what we're talking about, and we know what we're saying. Like those guys are non-existent. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna just let it rock. Go ahead.
You feel what I'm saying?
I was gonna clown you. We both were there, so
yeah, we were.
we both been there.
Yeah, we both been there. Yeah, we both been there. Yeah, exactly. But look at dog.
Do you
like,
regret going?
No, I mean it was like
at that time it was fine.
Well, yeah, we didn't know no better. So how can you?
Yeah,
you know, I feel like now if we win, it'd be different.
Disastrous.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, damn. But look, that situation with old boy, right? It's crazy. Fool.
I don't even want to talk about it.
You don't?
Go ahead, let it rip.
Okay, look, like with the criminal situation, right? That's where we're going at. That's one of them. But with that whole situation, look, dog, I knew homie when he was young. You know?
Like you guys, you guys had your time.
I was signed to Benji in the fucking mix though. What's up, fool? Come shake my hand, better. That's my dog, man. I gotta show love to my boys, man. What's up, bro? Good to see you, fool. Yeah, talk your shit, Benji. Yeah, but with that fool, right? Like I seen him in my come up. You know, I think that he had just signed his first major deal like 2 years before I met him, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And dog, like the way we moved back then, it was like we moved like how gangbangers had to, you know?
That era of Chicano rap,
yeah.
I don't know who would survive or who would even have popped out.
Right now, no, like it would have been hard because we hated each other.
The car shows, fools are getting fucking
well, yeah, my homie got
the whole no warning shop scenario.
Yeah, we were getting lit up, and then like, see, this is what people don't realize, right? It was like we didn't have social media to promote.
What year did you go in again?
What, this last time?
Yeah.
05. 05, I went to prison. I got signed 04 to High Power.
So I didn't even pop out.
No.
For another 3 or 4 years.
No. You weren't out. You weren't around yet.
No, I came out like in 2008 as a rapper, photographer, fool.
No, fool, I was busted.
No, yeah, you were gone already.
But what I'm saying is like fools didn't have social media. So guess how you promoted, fool? On the streets for real.
Person,
like we would go to Sunset. We would go to Whittier Boulevard. We would go to, what's the one, the Valle? I forget the, over there in the San Fernando Valley. But anyways, we would go out there and really have to be out there, dog, and like putting ourselves at jeopardy in the early 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
With a gang of CDs in your hand.
With a gang of CDs. We had our Vauders on our shirts, you know, that high power shit that Capone had us wear, you know? And we were really outside with it, dog. Like, we were really, really beefing. So I don't know how many fools right now want it that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like fools were getting dropped. You know what I'm saying? Fools were getting shot. Fools were getting dropped. And listen, I'm not trying to be that old guy on a podcast, like making the homies this generation sound weak. You know what I mean? It's not like that. I just know
we're just talking about the reality of what the
different. It was just a different energy. You know what I mean? Different era, because this era's had its losses too. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's be real. Like we could talk about a lot of foods. Like rest in peace Suede, rest in peace Black Fontana. Like this era that we've been in, even Leo Travieso. You feel me?
Yep.
Like these guys, and they lost their lives way before their time. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So like show some love, dog. That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like it took a lot, homie. Like stand the line. And listen, I don't need your love. Just don't give me the hate. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool. You know what I mean? You don't got to give me love. You don't got to stroke me. Like, I got my own movement. I push my shit my own way. I've been self-sustainable for over a decade. Like, I'm good. You feel what I'm saying? But don't come with that goofy shit, dog, unless, you're going to give me that FaceTime. You know what I mean? That's it, dog. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. I feel like when King did his Hoodstocks interview, or what was it, Hater World interview?
One of them.
You know what I'm saying? And he was like, dog, like, you just getting on my nerves at this point. You know what I mean? I'm trying to be nice. You know what I mean? And you behind these cameras hiding. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, that's another dude. Like, when I pro from prison, dog, this time 2015, fool, everybody was dragging King through the mud. He was like at his biggest popping, but in the studio, all you would hear was fools hating on him. Behind closed doors, everybody was like, oh, he thinks he's too good, all this and that. Man, he probably was too good at that time.
Him like, just separating himself from people. Fools have to understand, if he would have spread himself then and gave every single feature, it would have watered his shit down. And that's just what it is. Well, the thing is, this drummer were on an epic roll, and that's just what it was.
But they were the masters of their sound.
No, yeah.
Nobody else was going to really match their energy, their swagger, their sound at the time. You feel me?
We look back, G and drummer had like one of the most epic runs of all time.
Well, G's still on his run.
He's far from done.
You know what I'm saying? Like G's and I love being around that fool. I haven't seen him in a minute, but that's the boy. But yeah, man. And it's dope, man. But yeah, who else right now? There's not too many people, dog. I mean, to be real with you, you know what I'm saying? But nah, dog. Yeah, back to me and you. My, I guess, call it anger. What do we call it?
Frustration.
My frustration with you, I guess, is just through the years, dog, like in the sideline, like watching you entertain a gang of suckers, dog, that I don't approve of. You feel what I'm saying? And me thinking, like, why are these fools getting that umbrella? You feel what I mean? Like, why are these? But I get it, though. I get it, New talent comes, new faces come around, and you got to engage and give them the benefit of the doubt at some point. You feel what I'm saying?
I can only interview you, Lefty, and the homies so many times.
Yeah, dude. No, for sure. That's what I'm going to. That's why. So I understand. That's what I'm saying.
Because then I'm gonna start watering fools down. They're gonna be like, "Dig, just make this."
Well, yeah. I mean, listen, we don't have that much going on for it to be a fucking everyday sitcom. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I'm just that guy, dog. I can't let go of my ways. I can't let go of my principles. And I mean, I'm still, trying to influence and keep what I believe in pure,
No, absolutely.
To a certain extent. Like I'm very, very proud of where we're at right now.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing. Like all the homies, there's like a list of a gang of that are killing it, dog. And I think that man, if you're not proud right now, and like if you're not supporting what's going on right now, like you're a real piece of shit, dog. Like you're a real bitter.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Like you're bitter. Like you're on the outside looking in. I see the criticism and I see this
people
and that.
That hate?
No, oh shit.
I don't follow anyone, so I don't really know.
Fool, I get blamed for like fighting the homies because I support them now. The younger homies that are out. Like, oh, this fool's and everybody. Like, what am I supposed to do? Like I'm one of them. My resume speaks for itself. Like, I'm not supposed to be around the younger homies doing their shit when I'm a fellow like Southsider. Like, why wouldn't I reap the benefits of my youth? This is my tribe, dog. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is what OGs deserve, dog. You feel what I'm saying? When you're and these fools don't for no reason, dog. It's like, cause look, fool, I'm gonna put you like this. I'm not the biggest artist, so they don't need me. So when they do, it's out of respect, fool. And I acknowledge that. You feel what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not one of the fools in my age where like, oh, I did world tours.
Yeah, it's not
I went platinum.
It's not like an ultra benefit to have you right there because they're going to go viral.
That's what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying? So they're not doing it for clout, dog. They're doing it just out of like respect and being humble, dog. And that to me means more than if I was a big artist and they were doing it for clout.
You probably wouldn't even pop out if that was the case.
That's what I'm saying. You feel what I'm saying?
Then they'd complain about you like they do
it's pure. So to me, it's pure, dog. And me being who I am, like I embrace the of it. So when they tell me pull up, hey, can you jump on this? Like hell yeah, can I jump on? What the fuck you mean? Like hell yeah, I'm gonna be happy and excited about it. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck, dog. I don't want strangers to give me my flowers. I want my peers to give me my flowers because that's what it matters at. You know, fools that can call my hood and be like, hey, what's up with your homie? Boom, boom, boom. Whoa. Oh, shit. Let's pull. You know what I'm saying? Like, direct shit. Like, I don't want this IG social media shit. I gives a fuck about those. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want it to come from the soil, dog. You know what I mean? That's what's more important to me, you know? So yeah. So I see everything from that perspective. You get what I'm saying? So I still believe in us, dog. That's my problem a lot of times, you know?
Do you still believe in us, Perro?
Give me another shot. Well, ask me that question again right now. No, I do. Listen,
I don't
man.
want you to love me when you're drunk.
Listen, man. No, give me another shot though, for real. But listen, though, dog. You just gotta understand me, you know.
Here,
and I think that you do. You feel me?
I've been around you before than anybody. So.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So yeah, so you see me at my worst, you know. You literally see me at my worst. When I first got out of prison, I was sleeping on my sister's couch trying to make this shit pop. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. Like if I'm gonna be real, I didn't have a dollar in my pocket at the time. All I had was heart and ambition, dog, and a fucking unrelentless hunger for more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just came from places where the fools that were with me were never getting out. You know what I mean? So I came home, dog, and I felt obligated to rep for the fucking squad, dog. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I mean, yeah, so shit, I'm still stuck in my ways in a lot of ways. You know what I'm saying? But I'm coming from look, dog. One thing that I think we could both acknowledge is this, dog. Like, you know, like we've come from, you know, from the basement, you know.
Facts.
So those relationships are gonna have bumps and roads, you know, bumps and bruises. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I'll apologize here on camera for being outspoken about it. You know what I'm saying? Because maybe I should have just called you and told you know what, you like, what the fuck, eh? You know what I'm saying?
Up.
Like, what the, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fool? Like, you don't know no better. Like, you don't know what. But then, you know what? I have done that, as a matter of fact, eh?
There was one instance.
You fucking did. You know what? I take my apology back.
You're late. No, I'd already done something. You're like, wait, what?
Yeah. Nah, man, but it's
no
all
take
good.
Backs,
You feel me?
No take backs.
Yeah, no take back. No take back. But yeah, fool. I mean, you know, I think that. But look, dog. The reason why I wanted to come and you know was to to show my. It doesn't have to be all crazy. Like
you're not gonna whack 100 me tomorrow. Bro, I know where you live now.
Nah,
you've been knowing where I live anyways. But
that fool's yeah. I don't know. I don't know if he's bipolar, man.
That's a crazy dude.
Yeah, he's a. No, I don't think. You know what? I think there's a method to his madness. You know,
he's a professional.
Yeah,
he's mastered.
Yeah, well, I'm around guys like him my whole life, you know. So I get it, and I get him, dog. That's why.
That shit was crafty as
dog. But I don't see how don't see it coming. You know, dog, come on, man. Like, I saw that shit coming a mile away, bro.
I can already see right now there's going to be a comment be like, Bozo's going to switch up on you too soon. So me and this fool had a conversation, and I told him directly like this, look, I don't believe in the philosophy of keeping your friends close and your enemies closer. So if it's fuck me, then it's fuck you. But if not, let's be friends.
But I don't go back with nobody.
I feel it.
I mean, not go back. What I'm saying is like,
I don't go back.
Nah, but what I'm saying is just like, I mean, any beef that I've had, I still have it.
Pretty valid.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't think me and you actually had super duper beef.
Exactly. There you go too. You know who I did beef with and I did like make amends with recently is Crook One.
Talk to me about that. Well, I don't think you guys had super beef.
We didn't really have a super beef, but I was pretty brutal on him.
You were going definitely really hard.
Yeah, I was really going really real.
Why?
And at the time, because I was listening to his rap as a fan. You know what I'm saying? I got out and he's from my area, you know? And there was a few bars in his music that I knew that he was talking to guys like me. Like, not directly, but, you know, like indirectly dissing my generation. But I see it, though. I see it why, though. He's a young guy trying to overcome that, you know, which was at that time, like,
I think everyone does it. Everyone does it.
Exactly, right? But to me at that time, I was like, shit, this generation is still relevant. You feel me? Like, I'm here to make my shit. You know what I mean? At the time, like, I had probably the biggest buzz out of all the homies at that time. You know what I'm saying? So Shit, I took it
Oh, this
personal.
is around Emiliano?
Yeah, exactly.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
around that time, yeah. So then, so yeah, so I went at it in the only way that I knew how, you know what I'm saying? Like full force, you know what I mean?
I was gonna say all directions.
Yeah, exactly. So, but to his credit though, he took it like he should have took it. He took it professionally. Like he didn't really fucking get all butthurt about it. He didn't really like get all emotional about it. Dude kept doing his shit, never stopped. It never stalled his growth. You feel what I'm saying? It might have threw him off caught him by surprise for a bit, but besides that, like he kept his poise and he kept doing his shit. And then recently, he was in a situation where I could assist him. You know what I'm saying? So when the call came for me to, help him out with that, I was like, you know what? Like, yeah, like I'm gonna reach out to him personally because I feel like it's only right. We're from the same area. You know what I'm saying? Dudes show me none, but like for the best word I could say is respect. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, class during everything.
Yeah, exactly. So I reached out to him. We had a brief conversation, and I gave him some advice. You know what I mean? That I thought would help him in the long run of life. You know what I mean? And I think that that's the best way to do it. You feel what I'm saying? That's how it should be done. You know what I mean? So yeah, so with him, it's cordial as fuck now. You know what I'm saying? Like now I enjoy seeing his growth. You know what I mean? Like now I enjoy seeing him still doing his shit and popping out and him with his family and shit. Like it's dope, dog. Like I really fuck with that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
But besides him, it's fuck everybody still. I mean, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like every motherfucker that I had beef with before, they should know that it's up. Like if we see each other, like don't ever think that this rap shit, like, I'm not a rapper,
It's
dog.
not content.
Nah, it's not, dog. Like, we had our issues and we still got them, But you know who showed me love the other day, though? On Hater World was Capone, not Pink still. Pink still hates me. I seen that clear as day, But Capone was like, in his best way, in his best form of fashion, him being who he is, he's that guy, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, Bozo did his shit, you know what I mean? Bozo's still doing his shit, and
He could have easily not acknowledged it at all.
I wouldn't have if I was in his position. Like if the tables were turned, I would have been like, man, next question. You know what I mean? Some petty shit like that, But I don't expect nothing else from him though, because that fool thinks he's in his reflection when he looks in the mirror, fool, like he sees nothing but greatness. You know what I mean? So he's better than the banter, and he thinks he's better than entertaining us at the bottom, which is how he sees me. You know what I'm saying?
Did you get mentioned in his diss track? He mentioned me in his diss track.
Oh, shit. I don't think so, fool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think he wants to engage nothing with me right now.
Chill. Let's just keep going.
No, I'm just saying, why would he? I'm in a good place,
No, yeah, I feel it.
Like, I'm in a good place. I'm with OTR, I'm still doing my shit. I just did a whole album with Benjiro,
We're going to get there. Don't worry.
So.
We have a lot of catching up to do. Don't trip.
Yeah. So I think that I'm in a very formidable place right now,
Mm-hmm.
And shit, I'm the only OG, like, really relevant, dog. I mean, as far as the streets, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's OGs that are around and they're still touring and doing crazy numbers and all that shit. But I mean, as far as like being a part of the fabric of what's going on right now.
You're outside now.
Yeah.
With everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we could go to something tomorrow and there's a possibility you might be there.
I'm gonna be there. Yeah.
You might be there with
I'm gonna be there.
some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, and we're helping. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we're how should I explain,
You're
dog?
not
Like
perched up saying stupid shit from your cell phone.
Like,
You're outside.
we're working. We're part of what's the joints that are making this whole body move. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I take heavy pride in that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I don't ever want to be one of them OGs just hanging around to be seen. You know what I'm saying? Like that. Like I'm there getting a bag or I'm not there at all.
Yeah, you're participating or you're not.
Hell yeah. So that's I think that's dope. You know what I mean? I take pride in that shit too, like a motherfucker. And my dreams came to fruition, dog.
Which was?
I talked a lot of shit. I said a lot of shit on my way up, and the blue team is all the way up right now, dog.
No, it's all the way up.
You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying this
dramatically.
Shit, and I've been saying that real motherfuckers were gonna come, and real motherfuckers are gonna take their place, dog. And I'm proud of all these motherfuckers. Like, I could name a whole roll call of them. Like, I'm happy as Devour home. I'm happy as to see Peso home. I'm happy as see Chino home, Chito, sorry.
Yep.
I'm all drunk. Chito, Lefty home. You know what I mean? I'm still proud to see him doing his shit. Drummer still doing, like, it's a beautiful thing, homie. Like, I think that, it's a good time to be a Southsider, man.
The way you phrase that right now is doing their shit. And salute to all the gentlemen you just mentioned.
Yeah.
What do you think about the hate that Lefty receives?
Well, I think that
and all the attempts to discredit him. When you and I both know he's been wherever he's been and done whatever he's done.
Well, that's that. My friendship with him isn't behind music. My friendship with him is because my little homies were upstate with him in the Bay doing life. All of my homies are with him. All bust for murders, by the way. None of them are simple. But these fools got double life. Killed a guy in front of Lefty on the yard. They got caught for that too. You know, these are the real deal. These are real deal guys that love this guy. Like, full put you like this. Before he got out, they were calling me from the 4-yard. Hey, the homie Lefty's getting out from KHA. Look out for him. Boom, say less. But you got to think, though, even if you look in my old videos, I'm hanging around with Lefty's homeboys before I even know there's a Lefty.
Facts.
I'm with Straps. I'm with and I'm with these guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, Grim and them fools. Like, come on, dog. Like, this is real street shit. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So our bond isn't because of rap. Because if he wouldn't have gone or nothing, Lefty would still be around. You feel what I'm saying? Even if he didn't take off for nothing, he would still be around in my fabric and my community. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I expected though, fool. Because you know what's funny, dog? That I used to, when OGZ blew up, right? When he first blew up, dog, he used to get crazy hate. If you go to his old comments, fool, from like Musty, the original Musty, who the fuck is this white boy talking like a black? Who is this Mexican dude faking like he's fool? They were dissing him hard. You know what I'm saying?
Look.
And now he's a legend, dog. Like
young ass legend.
He's status of like fucking.
No, he's commercially.
He's A-list, homie. He's A-list.
He's A-list.
You know what I'm saying? 100%. Yeah, he's A-list.
That's the best way to put it.
So to me, it's like I kind of expected it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really. Now, what I don't like is like of our like community, right? Try to use the street shit to discredit him. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of, you know, I expect it, and I expect the other side to be super bitter too.
They aren't they?
Oh my God, shit, dog.
I think that's an understatement.
Yeah, because look, dog, before and I'm gonna go back to the shit that I said before. Before Lefty came home, I'm documented on American Cholo saying that they can't f with us, dog. You know what I'm saying? I'm documented because that's when all you guys were bringing no toes guy around, and everybody to be his friend, and everybody thought that he was down here with good intentions. That's when everybody was like, oh, the unity and this and this and that. And I was like, dog,
I've never said no shit like that.
They wouldn't be down here if they didn't need us, dog. I've always known that. You feel what I'm saying? That people could take it as disrespect. Nah, dog, I'm just a factual individual. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know how to count my losses, dog, when I have them. Like, guess what, dog? I don't break the law right now because I know the feds and the DA will defeat me immensely. You feel what I'm saying? Those are battles that I would admit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't run the streets like I used to no more because I know if I lose my family right now, dog, it'll crush me. You feel what I'm saying?
Facts.
I know my limitations, right? But that was a battle that I knew we always won. You know what I'm saying? And we were going to continue to win. You know what I'm saying? And the homies doing their shit, like the way they've taken off, validates everything I've said, dog. You feel what I'm saying? And that feels amazing. You know what I mean? And people might take it however they want to take it. Look, dog.
There's going to be a clip.
People are even talking shit about Lefty's outro on the Kendrick album, dog. My boy, let me tell you something, dog. If any of their
friends would have did that, they would be so
Dog, let me tell you something, dog. Look, dog. Let's just speak facts, right? So let's take Lefty's make, where he's from, just everything. Take it all away. He's an artist, fool. He came out of prison less than a year and a half, right? So let's say a year.
The Kendrick moment, like
a year.
16 months.
Okay, all right. Less than 2 years, dog. Okay. Homie's coming off the trailer park. He's a Latino, dog, right? And he makes Kendrick Lamar's album, which by fact, too, Kendrick Lamar is the greatest rapper out right now. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Like any list you put it, any way you want to cut it, boom, boom, boom. Kendrick is the purest form of hip hop, dog, that we have right now.
Valid.
Like he is hip hop. The man embodies it. He's the dog. The dude is amazing, right? And guess what, dog? Like Pace was on the album.
Facts.
Lefty's on the biggest song on the album. Just letting his nuts hang. It's one of the things, dog, where like me and you are rappers, right? Okay, we forced this shit. Not force it, but we try to create it. Homie could have done that shit watching Pornhub from bed. The went viral and went on the song effortlessly, dog. Like, trust me when I tell you, Lefty's my friend. So I know when he came up with that shit, he was probably just babbling some shit, dog.
He was just saying it.
You know what I'm saying? So come on, dog. Like, you can say all that. I heard somebody call it canned goods. Like, you know what, dog? It must be Campbell's because that shit's selling like a.
Straight the fuck
You know
up.
what I mean? Like, it's the top ranch like canned goods. You call it what you want. Like, dog, the homie killed it, dog. And dog, it's the greatest moment, I think, of this era right now. This era is the greatest moment. Like, dog, you know what's crazy? I had a conversation with another rapper, right? Big rapper. I'm not going to say his name. But he was like, man, is this guy for real? And I'm like, it seems like it. The homie's taking the off and he's blowing the up.
He's definitely fucking for
and
real.
He tells me, man, we'll know when it's real when our Kendrick Lamar comes up. When we have our Kendrick Lamar. And I'm like, and now I look back at it and I'm like, damn, well, Kendrick Lamar did reach out to this guy and put him on there. So it kind of validates even the point you were trying to make. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe not textbook, but it's there, dog. Like Kendrick sees it in him. And this dude don't fuck with no sham ass fools, dog. And you know what's even doper about that shit, dog? Look, for me, right? This is me in my world. You know what I'm saying? Like Hitta, you know, the one that's like, that's the homie, fool, and he's the shit, fool, you know? I know a lot of these guys on Kendrick's album personally, you know, I hang out with, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, damn, that's dope.
That's crazy.
10 years ago, we weren't even in the conversation
at all.
Be in the VIP section at Kendrick's concert, homie. You know how I went to the Damn show? Because my niece won tickets on Power 106. How old is Damn, that album?
It's a long time ago.
Benji? About 5 years, dog. I was a fan, fool. You know what I mean? Not my homeboy, because Lefty is my homeboy. You feel what I'm saying? It's on his album, dog. That's how motherfuckers should be seeing it. But a lot of motherfuckers are hoes, dog.
What do you think about Adam saying it was a pity feature?
Well, Adam, you know, Adam is who Adam is, dog. See, what you guys need to understand is this, dog. Listen, what you guys need to understand
I totally get it.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't, dog. A lot of people tend to, they want to put Adam in the category of a regular human being, dog.
Impossible.
That's not gonna happen, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like Adam is an individual that, you know what? Off camera, I've talked to Adam, and he's pretty normal. You know what I'm saying? Like he's reasonable. You know what I'm saying? He's not a emotional guy. He's
super grounded, actually.
Yeah, he's not animated at all. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all.
But what he's about his business, dog.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So if you in some way benefit his business, you're gonna be exploited either one way or another. I choose to be exploited by him in his business in a respectable fashion. So it's on you how you direct that. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's on you how you navigate that ship. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're definitely open to create your own narrative, and he's gonna navigate it with you.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying?
For the most part.
So to me, it's like the cards are in your hands. How you gonna play this? And I think the same shit with whack. I think you could utilize either whack as an advantage to you or as a disadvantage. You know what I'm saying? It's on you. But those individuals only come into your world if you welcome them. You got to understand that. They don't force their way into nobody's world, dog. Like those type of individuals, they only come in if you welcome them.
You're knocking at their door. They're not knocking at yours.
Yeah, because for them to force themselves into your world makes them look weak, and they're not going to do that. But people don't see that. People don't size that up, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like for them dudes to wake up one day and start insulting you, honestly, it's a compliment. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So it's like,
made it.
Yeah, you made it. Like, oh shit, I'm an old boy's radar. Like, damn, okay, I made it. You know what I'm saying?
What was it like linking back up with him?
With Adam?
Because the initial link up was when you pulled up.
Yeah.
And the whole shit.
Well, I'm gonna give him credit for that. He reached out to me first, you know. He reached out to me in a mild way, very cordial way, and I kept it short too. But then, see, look, dog, check this out. See, this is the type of shit that I trip out on, right? He reached out to me when that FBI informant that was running around with all the money, making everybody his friend. I'm not even gonna say his name. That motherfucker, right, was putting out a fake audio on me, right? Adam got it first. That was old boy's first way to spread it. You know what I'm saying? That was his kill shot, right? And Adam reaches out to me in my DM and he's like, hey, there's an audio going on around you of this accusation. Do you care to comment? And I sent him a voice message. I was laughing, and I told him, dog, they got to try harder than that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got nothing to say. Come on. And then he goes, yeah, I thought it was funny too. Shit sounds bogus to me. You have a good day. So we left it alone. He never spoke on, never brought it up. You know what I'm saying? But that to me translates as somebody that at some point does give a about certain relationships. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's not so thirsty or desperate to just exploit any little thing. Like, he's calculated about what and when he's exploiting things. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that comes back to thirst, dog. Like, when you're too thirsty, homie, it ends up biting you in the ass, dog. Facts. You make yourself very vulnerable. So to a lot of you content creators out there, like, know when to pick your battles. Pick your battles wisely. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be over aggressive. Don't be over excited to just say some shit because you think it's going to go viral. Like, be careful what you see. There's a lot of fool's gold out here. You know what I'm saying? Facts. But that fool reached out to me like that. Then we reached out to each other in a few other situations. Then we had like a real grown man conversation, you know, like me speaking to him directly, like, hey man, like, you might be, you know, walking on thin ice with some shit, you know, like, just as a man, because I see you're a father. I told him, like, you know, take it easy, chill out, dog. Like, it's not that serious, you 100%. Know. But that's how I choose to navigate that relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's something that, you know, he could respect or he can't, you know what I mean? But I think that his actions towards me, like having me on his show, interviewing me in the fashion that he interviews me. That was love. And then even other than that, reaching out to me privately, like, hey, like, do you want to do the news today? Like, what's up? We'll pull up. You know what I'm saying? Just letting me know, like, he respects my intellect. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knows what he's getting from me. I already made it clear. You know what I'm saying? I'm not there to do no goofy shit like other motherfuckers that were on there that were supposed to be rapping for the homies and did goofy ass shit, you know? But yeah, dog. So, I don't know. I take him as a businessman, dog. You know what I'm saying? I only address business with him. I don't do nothing personal. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best way. You know what I'm saying? He's doing his shit and he's living his life the way he lives it, dog. But that's one thing about that fool too, dog. That if you give valid criticism on him, he won't say shit. Not really, no. If at his true of hearts, he knows what you're saying is facts. That's just what it is. He takes it, you know. If it's facts, it's facts. It's facts, it's facts. Yeah, so you gotta respect that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, you know what I mean? No, yeah, he only combats cap shit. Yeah, exactly, dog. So, I mean, you gotta respect that shit, dog. And at the end of the day, like, shit, he did, you know, give us a platform, you know? Facts. Did he bring them guys down over here? Yeah, I didn't get offended by that. Why would I? Like, you're gonna get mad at a white civilian. Not only that, what I'm saying is this, dog. It's a business. We gotta understand it's a business. So do you get mad at Starbucks when they serve your ops? No. Like, what the dog? It's a business. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if you're taking it more than that, that's your bad. You know what I'm saying? If you're seeing loyalty in that shit and thinking that's a relationship, that's your bad. You know what I mean? Don't look at this motherfucking shit. Talk to me about Fam First. Oh, Fam First. I love Fam First. You had a good run. Yeah, we had a great run. In a while, so talk to me about Fam First. Fam First, you know, it's on shit. For lack of a better words, dog, it's in a... Talk to me about the successes there, rather. Oh, the successes? Okay, the successes were great. You know, I want to say that, I want to believe that I was one of the first artists to really, out of our real genre, to come in and tap into the LA poppin' artists that were out at the time. Was like RJ, Compton AD, Joe Moses. You got a good run right there. You know what I'm saying? Facts. G Perico, you know what I'm saying? And then we did King Lil G, you know what I'm saying? We did Sad Boy Loco. Like, we really came out and put our money where our mouth was at. We came out with a bag. We grossed significant amounts of money doing what we were doing, and our movement was strong. And I think that we reinvented the way that Chicano rap was going to do business from there on. You feel what I'm saying? Because after I did my run, I seen a lot of do it. You know, even, you know, I'm not going to take no credit for Sad Boy Local shit because he did his own shit. But what I'm saying is, like, he was a part of that moment too. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he was there with us. Like, not too many working with guys like YG at the time, you know, he was the first, and then I was on the lower bracket, you know what I mean, in my independent way, breaking barriers. Because I remember when I first started working with G Perico and Compton AD and Joe Moses and RJ, in the fucking comments it was like, oh, how are you Sureño working with Bloods and Crips, you know, like, how you not putting that money into Raza's pocket? Back then it was like that, dog. And 2015 when I came home, the racial shit was still very much alive, you know what I'm saying? So you know, if I want to give Fan First that credit, you know what I'm saying? Them and, you know, MOBG, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, shout out to the guy.
Entertainment, you know what I mean? Shout out to the boy over there too. Like, they were alongside of us. He actually like navigated us and helped us steer the boat.
No, 100%.
Steve from Fan First had just done 10 years just like me. We were both fresh out of prison with the same ambitions, same dreams.
Yeah, and our pal Mob G already had some relationships.
We got together, like we did big shows, dog. We did big shows independently on our own. Like my album release party was down the block, full. People from everybody. It's documented if you want to go see it. Our shows at the Catch One were sold out with RJ and Joe Moses. Shows that we did, like when I went on the road with King Lil G was like amazing. That was an amazing experience, you know. Shit like that, dog. Like I think that we have you know, I mean, you know, we were the underdogs, dog, and you know what? Another thing that without trying to stir the pot or without trying to make beef, like we enlighten people on how not to just go to labels like High Power or Crime Family at the time to get put on. You know, we really revolutionized the independent game for any homie to do it. And we really educated people on royalties and publishing and
all that shit.
Like we really put that shit out there because that was the goal. You feel what I'm saying? And low key Fan First was a boiling pot for talent at the time, you know?
There's a project that I think that got overlooked maybe or undermarketed or however you want to phrase it. You and Cujo's project.
Yeah.
That shit should have been that shit should have been a bigger splash in my personal opinion.
Cujo, to me, like, I try my best, you know, to bring him back and involve him in everything that I do.
Mm-hmm.
But he's had a very toxic relationship with music, you know what I'm saying? He's had bad luck, bad streaks and shit.
He's had some good looks too, though.
He's had some great looks, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, I mean, I feel for him, dog, you know? But at the same time, like, I don't really feel sorry for him because I know that anytime if he flips the switch, he can make it back, you know?
He just has some consistency.
Yeah, he has to really like lock in and be on that. Yeah.
Cujo.
Yeah, Cujo, my dog, FKM, all them fools, dog. Like, the homie, man, I miss that fool, dog. I did time with him too. He was a little boy when I ran into him on a 3-yard. He was like 19 years old, skinny, frail.
Don't phrase it that way.
No, he's admitted himself.
Frail is
frail,
crazy.
Homie, frail, yeah.
Frail means
dog, when you come
soups.
when you come from county and like reception, dog, you're pretty beat up.
I feel that.
It's not, you know, it's not a knock. It's just the conditions are rough. But I remember, dog, like I saw him on the first got off. He's from IE too, Colton. But you know, I embrace all the homies. You know,
yeah, absolutely.
He'll testify to that shit. We're about to kick it off for a riot, and I see him trying to be in the front. You know what I mean? And I'm like,
chill out,
nah, man, you gonna have to step back. Like, let me get in front of you, fool. Like, just have my back, you know? Because I was on hog status at the time. I had been down already probably like 6 years or something, you know?
Oh, no, you were peak physical condition.
Yeah, I was peak. Yeah, I was peak physical condition. So, but I miss him too, dog. Like, I miss the homies, but it is what it is, man, you know? I mean, I get it, dog. I get it. Like, I get why a lot of people give up, or why people, I don't want to say give up, but step away. I always chose to make myself self-sufficient. Like no matter what, I never gave up my side hustles. I never gave up my like careers. You know what I'm saying?
No, everything's still going.
I never gave up. Well, I don't know, dog. I got too much energy, bro. You know, I'm gonna do something dumb if I'm not programming. You know,
no,
I seen somebody in the interview. Oh, it was Lefty from Brownback.
Mm-hmm.
And they were interviewing Lefty and Problem, right?
Okay. Oh, for the new shit.
Yeah, for the new shit. And they said something that I had never really thought about, you know? And they were like, fools that have done time and have been incarcerated really respect the program because they know what it's worth. You know what I'm saying? What its mean is. And it like when they said that, it like sparked something in my mind. I was like, damn, like that's why I never stopped. You know, because I respect the program. Like I know the purpose of it, you know, is to keep you in line. You feel what I'm saying? And that program has kept me in line. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I made it this far, dog. You know what I'm saying? Despite the, you know, because when I first got out, fools tried to kill me, you know, fools tried to whack me. And I got
told me some crazy stories before.
Yeah, I got took in for like what, 3 murders, question for 3 murders. I got raided, multiple shit. And even recently with this guy throwing me his indictment, you know, I had to lawyer up for that shit. And but the thing is this though, dog, when you're on your shit, dog, like, you know, the law will try to you, but if there's none to incriminate you for and you're good, fool. Like I sleep good at night. You feel what I'm saying? Mostly because I'm tired of from my life, you know what I'm saying? But I have a peace, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's one thing that I've learned in this age is like, that shit's priceless, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Peace of mind is a
motherfucker. It is, yeah. It's big, you know?
How did you link up with the Korean Imperial General Seouless?
Well, we had a relationship before that we didn't really realize we had because of one of his other artists that I like really, you know, undermined it and really attacked, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel what I mean? So we had a relationship without having a relationship, which to me was funny because he told me that, you know? And but I met him at when the whole Hoodstocks thing happened with Lucky and Lefty. Lucky and Lefty invited me down there.
You were present.
Yeah, I was there. So Lucky and Lefty invited me down there. That shit went the way it went, you know what I'm saying? And after that night, Lefty invited me to his pad. So I went over there and
you guys, everyone was vibing.
Yeah, and we were all vibing, and Seouless walked up to me. He was like, you know what? He's like, it's unfortunate to meet you under these circumstances, all, but it's good to finally meet you, you know? And I was like, man, I didn't even know who he still was at that moment. Like, I kind of did, but for some reason, I was so focused on him and Lefty, I didn't correlate him with nobody else. Yeah, I was just thinking about what he's doing for the homie.
No,
and that was my main thing with him. It was like, man, thanks for what you're doing for this guy. Because I know I had a good team with Fan First. You know, like we were talking about Fan First. I had that, dog. I had the ideal situation when you're like a hungry artist, fresh out of prison, dog, and you have a guy behind you, fool, with a bag and a dream.
Willing to push it to the limit.
Studio, and he's like, fool, you come to the studio whenever the you want. Dog, I remember I would call Steve, dog, and be like, dog, I'm at the BMW dealer. Like, I really want this X5. Well, why don't you get it? Well, I need this much. I'm going to sell it to you right now. Dog,
it's amazing.
You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like Dope Man, you know, Dope Man, Peep CNT, that still helps me out, you know?
Shout out to
shout out to Dope Man, you know, Peep CNT. Like,
I've met him once or twice.
When I told him, like, I need a Cuban like that, 2 days later, here, fool, boom, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I you know what I mean? I know how that is, dog. You know what I'm saying? So when Lefty was getting that look, I was like, damn, that's dope. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, and that's what that was our initial communication, was like, hey, fool, I appreciate what you're doing for the homie, you know? Because I know how easy it is for a guy like Lefty to go back for another decade, you know? Or more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? For sure. And so we talked, and then he extended his hand, was like, look, fool, and at the time, fool, like I had just left a situation where I was kind of in limbo, you know? Like I had these deals. I had just cashed out on a big deal that I did on my own. I cashed out on a big deal and I had the money and all that shit and everything was cool. But I didn't want to get comfortable. You feel what I'm saying? Like I wanted to, like, what I mean by comfortable is this, right?
You need to keep the gas on the
I didn't want to put myself in a corner and be like, well, I got my own little fan base. Like I got my own lane. Like I'm comfortable where I'm at. Like a lot of artists my age do right now. You know, presently I said, like I want to affiliate myself with the guys that are at the top right now gunning for it so they keep me competitive and keep me hungry. You feel what I'm saying? I wanted to accept another challenge. I said, if this is my second win, then I'm gonna go in hard. You know what I'm saying? So he offered help, and I told him, hey dog, like, you know what I mean? I'm looking for a new venture. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's up? And he was like, let's talk. Boom, boom. He told me, you got projects, anything, right? I told him, yeah, I got projects on hand. I want to drop. Woo, woo. He's all, send them to me. All right, bet. So he listened to him. Woo, woo. He told me his vision with it. He told me, what do you want of a deal? What do you need? What do you want? And I told him, dog, like, if you, like, you know, like, if you tell me, I'm going to want the farm, you know? So he was like, well, tell me what you want. You know what I'm saying? I told him what I want. He was like, no problem.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy. So to me, that was a no-brainer. And then it felt good to tell Lefty, like, hey, I'm with you now on the team, fool. You know what I'm saying? So if you need me, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? And Lefty's that guy. Look, dog, I'm going to tell you one thing about Lefty. Like, and this is why I love the jackass that he is, you know? Because, and Benji could testify to this too, you know what I'm saying? Like, when he really loves you, dog, or he really cares about you, he has his own way of making you know that, dog.
Hits you up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, like he'll take the shirt off his back and be like, I think this will look better on you. Like, hey, so when we're in the studio and we're doing projects and shit, and he's doing them with artists that the shit's set up for him, he'll be like, we got to put Bozo on this shit. Bozo, like, and they don't know who I am. A lot of these guys don't know who the You know what I'm saying? But he throws me those alley oops. And then it's one of the things where like I gotta show and prove, you know what I'm saying? But to me, it feels good. That shit feels good to me, dog. Like because I'm used to being in a position where I'm carrying everybody. You know what I mean? My team, my label. Like Fan First, I carried that shit. You know what I'm saying? And when I went independent, I carried my shit. You know what I'm saying? So now it's kind of good to like get these alley-oops, dog, and have to, I guess, show and prove again because it lights a fire under my ass to where like I gotta get with it. I gotta show that I belong in this time, in this period still. You know what I'm saying?
It's funny that you say those exact words, as I don't want to say the elder statesman, but technically, you're not a pup no more, Pedro.
Fuck no, I'm a grown ass man. I'm the bull on the farm.
How do you feel what do you feel your position is in today's racket, our racket?
Well, I think that it's more of an example. You know, I think that look, for one, there's a void for guys in our age. You know, our guys our age don't really want to listen to Lefty and let's say what's that other kid Drex or Rowdy all day every day. Like we're kind of a point where we've followed those kind of artists through our youth and through our like early 20s, and now we're in a pace where we want fruit for thought. You know what I'm saying? We want to be inspired. We want to be motivated. We want to a certain extent, feel validated for the shit that we've gone through and our growth. You know what I'm saying? So we want to celebrate ourselves, right?
No, that's facts.
We do. You know what I'm saying? I celebrate myself all the time, obviously. You know what I'm saying? So I want to fill that void. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's my purpose right now is to clap for the blue collar guy, you know, give that white collar guy a pat on the shoulder. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Give that baby mama that's still grinding and being a solid woman her props. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's my job to give the young homies that are doing this shit now their flowers from a mother that's really been there, done that. You know what I'm saying? I think that my job right now is more of a like, you know, a complimentary, dog. I want to compliment my community, dog. You know what I'm saying? And I want the little homies, the younger ones, to see that longevity is important, dog, and it is possible in this game. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think we need to do to help these young fools progress further and not give up? Because, you know, a lot of people are come and go.
Yeah.
We see a lot of people come. We see a lot of go. As a matter of fact, in the last decade, me and you have probably seen thousands of come and go. What do we do to help these fools like actually nurture their little dreams and shit?
All you can do is what you've been doing. Just have an open door policy. The weak's going to weed themselves out. That's just a process of elimination. You know, that's just survival of the fittest. Like some people are made for this, some people are not. But what we got to do is give them the opportunity to at least try. You know what I'm saying? That's the main thing is like give them the opportunity to at least try and get that out their system. So they're not.
No, they try.
So they're not old ass fools all resentful. Like listen, dog. How many you see on IG still? Oh, this shit mad because they never really went all the way in, fool. And they try to like sneak diss, like, well, I'm just a real lyricist. That's why I don't really, you know, props to him. But, you know, my shit's more like hip hop and, you know, and I'm like, dog, like, shut the dog. Why can't you just admit, you know what? Like, hey, man, like, I wish I could have done it like he did it. That dog, like,
that's it.
That's it. Honesty with yourself is the most important thing, dog. I was having a conversation with my oldest daughter the other day, right? And I told my daughter this. I told her, you need to learn now in life, right? I told her, take this with you if you take anything from me. I told her, the most selfish person, the most sensitive person in the room is usually the most selfish one.
Valid.
Because people that are sensitive are so self-absorbed that everything offends them, everything hurts them, everything's about them, dog. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they ignore everybody else's feelings. You feel what I'm saying? So that selfishness is self-sustained. You know what I'm saying? Without people even noticing it most of the time. You know what I mean? But I think that's what blocked out a lot of dog was their lack of like camaraderie, like their lack of really street love, dog. Like you were really in the backyard with the homies, dog. You know, or with your cousins and
with anybody,
whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you really didn't break that loaf in half, fool. You know what I mean? You really didn't. Get that one with the 2 sticks, remember? Look, dog, I want you to go to the grocery store. I was telling the homie that shit the other day. I told him, like, dog, why can't I find those popsicles the one that you split?
Ooh.
Yeah, the ones that they're in the bag and you break them in half. We grew up off those shits.
100%.
So you could give your homie one, your sister one, all that. Dog, go and try to find them right now.
They don't exist no more?
They're hard to find, fool. They do exist.
Food for less? No one got it?
No, I haven't seen them.
Costco don't got that shit. I'll tell you that much.
You know what I'm saying? But that's where we're at in a society, dog. You know what I'm saying? That it's all single sticks now, dog. It's not like that no more, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's, you know what I mean? Little shit like that, like I noticed, fool. You feel what I'm saying? It's like, damn, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all we could do is give them the opportunity. That's why I with everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like at the very least, that's what they could say is like, shit, at least homie gave me the time of day. Because I know when I got out of prison, a lot of motherfuckers weren't answering, not even emails, you know what I'm saying? Like I would email rappers like, what's up, fool? Let's get it in. Crickets.
No action.
You know what I mean? And now they're dissing me in songs, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Which is cool, you know what I mean? Which is cool, you know?
Me and you had a private conversation recently, and why I say that to say, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Shit, dog. I have a lot of opportunities right now. So I have a lot of opportunities to like take a corporate route in this music game.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I have opportunities to like you know, be a real, I guess, like mentor to a lot of up and coming artists. I have opportunities to really join like a label and really play a more intricate role in what they're doing. I have the opportunity also to like start directing film and co-directing film, you know what I'm saying? Big production, not to knock anybody, but you know, like real production, you know? But damn, dog, but there's a part of me also too, dog, that like I just want to do a cash grab, dog, and like move like an hour away from the city, dog.
What's wrong with that?
You know, and then because I do have other aspects of life where I make money, you know, like I'm very educated in other aspects of life that are very profitable, you know? So I also think about that too. Because, and the only reason I think about that too is because I feel like for my kids, you feel me?
Absolutely.
Like I don't want them to grow, because I know for a fact, dog, like they want to be me. Dog, my kids think that's the coolest shit that I have music out with Lefty. You gotta think that's their guy, their generation, you know?
No, this is 100%.
Yeah, so they're like, Lefty popped up at my house the other day. For my 3-year-old is so used to seeing him on YouTube because we're always playing his videos that my 3-year-old was just on the couch like this with him the whole time. Just staring at him like, this motherfucker's supposed to be up there. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not sure that I want that because I know what this game comes with, dog.
No, it's a gang of bullshit.
Yeah, well, it's more losses than wins.
That's definitely.
Not everybody's going to make it to the top or even medium halfway there, you know?
1%, 2%.
So I really got to think about that. But then I got guys like Benji that get me in the studio and they gas me up.
Get on this one.
Yeah,
bro.
like Lefty, Seouless had a conversation with me 2 weeks ago. Like, I was ready to come out on the field like Rudy. Remember the movie Rudy Notre Dame? The littlest guy in the field. You know what I'm saying? And he gassed me up. And I'm just like, damn, that's not such a bad idea neither. Because I get to have like a positive presence. Like, even with my music now, like my lyrical content, like, yeah, I have thug shit on there. But a lot of it's like me as a man, like talking about my hopes and my dreams and where I'm trying to navigate this shit too. And like why that path was important to where I'm trying to get, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not necessarily me so much glorifying the gang shit, but it's me letting people know like, look, man, like I stood loyal to that so that I know now I can stay loyal to this. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like loyalty is all across the board. Like, don't think that you're going to be able to turn your back on your squad and then come to the regular life and be loyal to your family. Like, no, dog. Disloyal once or disloyal 1,000 times.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So there's that, you know what I mean? So I'm really like in a, you know, I mean, listen, I'm having fun right now. I'm not even trying to really think too hard on that shit because like we got, you know, we got a cash grab that we're aiming for right now, you know what I mean?
100%.
A nice one. And my goal actually right now, just to anybody out there in the world to share my thoughts and know my thoughts, like I want to pull up and buy a house cash, fool.
That's intense.
You know what I'm saying? And I know I can do it, fool. And I know that I'm going to do it in the next couple years. Like, I'm not even questioning that shit. And I want to buy the house that I want, where I want, how I want it. You know what I mean?
Fire.
Yeah. So that's the goal right now as a man. And then I also want to buy property out of state because I do believe in real estate out of state. I do believe that the migration is leaving out of this country, out of the state right now because of the laws and, you know, politics and all that shit, which is a whole nother conversation.
Save it for, you're going to be going on American Cholo soon, I'm assuming. So save it for his ass.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. I love Gil. I love Doug. Gil's a good dude. Yeah, he's good. But I see him though. I see him a little. I see the body language. You know what I'm saying? I see the body language. Like he's back kind of like what was Tate? Like Tate when he came back at first. You know, like false accusations, but not really going into hard. You know. So yeah, but it's good. We need him though, man. We need that. You know what I'm saying? We need that.
Bozo, talk to me about lifetime membership.
Lifetime membership. It is what it is. You know, it's as simple as the title is.
It's actually kind of fire, if I might say.
Yeah. Well, what I plan to bring out is the members only jackets. Remember the members only jackets back in the days? You know what I'm saying?
That's fire.
Come on, dog.
Get them from Shaka.
My boy, you were the guy if you had those back in the days. This is before Gucci and Prada shit, and every in the hood had them. They were
members only jackets.
Members only jackets. You know, that's another venture. Though. Stay tuned with that. But anyway, yeah, dog. I think that you know, we've gone through what you want to say 15 years of social media. Is
Something
that right
like
now?
that.
15 years of social media. We're at a point where we know who's who and what's what. You know, and I think that at this point, like certain mother have a lifetime membership. You know what I mean? Like we've endured a lot of shit. We've exposed ourselves to who we really are and what we stand on, and people can expect to see us for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And it's something to be proud of. You know what I mean? Like I think it's something to be proud of, and some to really like appreciate, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of fugazi shit, and dog, man, like you said earlier, like gang have come and go, you know, talked a lot of shit, been big shit, have opportunities and fell the fuck off for their own misfortune or whatever. But lifetime membership is just basically like you being true to who you are, man, and riding it out to the finish line. You know what I'm saying? Like when you know who you are, when you know your capabilities, when you know your limitations, you know how to strategize the long haul.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? You know your stamina, you know what you can do and what you can't do, and that there provides a lifetime membership to whatever you choose to be a part of. You know what I'm saying? So, and I choose to be a part of the circle of successful gang member, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a successful gang member, dog. Like I'm a good father, I'm a good husband, I'm a good brother, I'm a good homie, I'm a good example, dog. I fear God to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? Like that is my everything. God is the reason why I am where I am, you know what I'm saying? Somebody told me a long time ago when I was in prison, like God is love. So I opened myself up to learn how to love, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I translated that was like, at the time I was full of hate, you know what I'm saying? So the way I translated that was like, dog, you don't even love yourself. So how close are you to God? You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty deep.
You know what I'm saying? So I love myself now. You know what I mean? I love everything that I've accomplished this far. You know what I'm saying? And that to me is my lifetime membership. You know what I'm saying?
I like it. Sick ass fool.
But it's hard. The album's hard.
I have it in my
You know
emails.
what I'm saying? The album is hard. We're on some West Coast thugged out shit.
Benji produced the whole shit.
Benji, we ran into each other first at the Sun Observatory show. And he gave me a look and was like, hey. And I was like, yeah, I'll tap in with you later. And then when I made my deal with Seouless Official, that was the first thing he told me. He's like, you need to lock in with Benji. He's like, I hear you on his production.
And that was that.
And I was like, okay, say less. And then I reached out to Benji, and Benji was like, yeah, let's do it. And then Dick, literally, like, his studio is like a mile and a half from my house.
It works out perfect.
Couldn't get, no, come on, dog. It's like beautiful.
God's plan.
Yeah, dog. It's like there. He's used to working with young artists of his era. So when he works with me, he's like, man, this is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, the studio etiquette is entirely different.
It's way different.
You're not pulling up all trying to freestyle.
I'm locked in. I'm prepared like a mother. And dog, we did an album in a month and a half.
That's amazing.
The recording, we did 13 songs. And it took him probably like another month and a half to mix master it.
Awesome.
So we already shot the first video, a graphic, Hijo de la Agave now, formerly known as Graphic by Nature. Shot it. We're dropping it on the 30th.
Before you continue, big shout out to Graphic by Nature. After what you told me, shout out to the homie.
Yeah, man.
You're gonna have a exciting rollout to my knowledge, so I look forward to seeing it. But before,
that was another thing that happened too. Seouless calls me, pretty much tells me like this, like, oh, you get into a fucking Eyekon, huh? Well, guess what? He's gonna help you with your rollout. And I was like, oh, what the fuck? I was like, all right then. And he goes, come on, man. Like, he's like, you tripping, man.
That shit was amazing. Me and this fool behind the scenes, whatever happened. And the next day, Seouless calls me and says, "Guess what, Pedro? You're doing Bozo shit." And I was like, "Have you talked to Bozo?"
Well, yeah, well, he called me and he was like, "Look, what's the problem, man?" And I was like, "Look, dog, like, you know, I thought I had a relationship with the homie, you know, like, and I see him as somebody that, like, you know, like, that's in my circle. You feel what I'm saying? So I do kind of feel betrayed when I see him around people that I don't like, even though I know that's his work. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his business, and you know, that's pretty much it. I told him, but it's nothing crazy, you know. It's just fucking homies bumping heads, you know. And he was like, "Well, get over that shit, eh? Because he's gonna help you push your shit." So I was like, "Oh, all right. Well, there goes me.
There goes all your fun.
There goes me feeling like I was fucking inferior, fucking, or like I was the fuck on my high horse. I had to get off my high horse. You feel me? I was like, oh fuck. But you know, but
that's great.
But that's how. But listen though, okay. See, that goes back to what I'm saying though, right? If you're not a part of that construct, fool, you don't have those opportunities.
Valid.
You know, if you're on the outside of that, like, then it's stage drama.
Facts.
But you know, like, and that goes to everybody that's listening. Like, let me explain it in layman's terms. So what I'm saying is this, dog. Like, the law of attraction is real. It's one of the realest shit that anybody can say. You know.
Facts.
And you are who you hang with, right? So what I'm saying is this is like, when you put yourself around people that are grounded like you and have the same goals as you, one way or another, even during misunderstandings, or even though, because I talked a lot of shit about this dude in the last couple months, you know, diminished his merit, diminished his, you know, his accomplishments and all that shit. His accomplishments and all that shit, right? And you know, but it's like we were talking about earlier with like whacking them, right? It's like, for somebody to get upset with you, you know what I'm saying? There has to be some truth to what you had before, you know what I'm saying? Like, to what you had and why you guys had it. Like, we came in this game together, you know what I'm saying? For the most part, since I've been out, because you were, you know, but since I've been out, you've been a part of my career, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like we only have the luxury to make shit up and patch shit up and make shit work because of that. You feel what I'm saying? Because dog, listen, like you were saying earlier, like, there's a lot of new faces, you know, and we've seen them all. Like, you know, rest in peace, Toker. Like, he had the vision, you know. He how do you say it? He predicted all this shit right now. You know, like, if you go on a lot of his lives, he's saying, like, in the next 15 years, like, my Raza's gonna be on top of this game, and you remember what I'm saying? He's saying that shit, like, these other are taking you for a fucking ride. You know what I'm saying? And he said that shit, and you know, we were a part of that shit, fool. Like, we were all part of that shit, fan first shit, whatever, so forth. But the law of attraction is this, like, you know, keep your circle pure, man. Like, try to put yourself in a good position with good people that don't waver from integrity and morals. So therefore, you know, even when you end up in bad terms, one of you in that circle is gonna help you guys connect the dots back up. You know what I'm saying? And make it right. You know what I mean? Now, when you don't have those people around, negative people make it worse. They're in the background instigating it. Like, yeah, because Seouless could be the type of individual like, we'll do this, we'll do that. Him, like, well, you know what I'm saying? For whatever reasons, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's how the law of attraction works. Like, you know, deceive, be around a lot of deceive. It's their common language, you know?
Well, I have one more question before you go. I know you're not.
Negative, I tell Negative I want peace.
Don't worry. There's a live.
I'm gonna get a mad dog later.
There's a live segment that she does called Visitation on Indicted, and I'm sure you could grace that.
Yeah.
At some point, very soon. I know you don't care for lists, but what is your current list of best homies cracking right now?
Shit.
Now, not all time. Don't tell me
how many brackets do I get?
I just mean overall, like
1
10.
to 10?
10? 10
shit, 1 to 10.
I usually say 5, but
yeah, because I always leave somebody out and I feel bad.
Be too simple. You're gonna say Lefty, Peso, Cheeto, and then 2 more, and then yourself. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Well, I'm not even gonna put myself in the top 10.
10.
I wouldn't do that.
Did I rate you fairly?
Yeah, you did rate me fairly.
Rate everyone fairly.
No.
You're crazy.
Not everybody.
Who got it bad?
I don't know. I would have to see this now, but there's a lot of belong on the list. But that's another.
that's something else.
That's another time for conversation.
No, yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, let's keep it a bug, buddy. Come on. All right. But for right now, though, my list right now, just based on what's going on right now, presently,
Right now,
this year, 2025, 2024, 2025,
yes,
2024.
yes.
So just based on those 2 years, and there's no particular order. This just means sit on top of head.
No, yeah, no order.
Peso, Chito Ranas, Lefty. That's Southern homies, right? Or everybody, all the raza, period.
Homies.
Southern
okay. I don't care, but Southern Cali runs everything, baby. The fuck?
No, I know, but I mean other states, because there's raza doing other states too. California.
Because there's still Mexican OT and D,
Peso,
baby.
Chito, Lefty. I think Little Weirdo's killing it.
Shout out to
Weirdo. Little Maru's killing it. King Lil G still killing it.
Yep.
Drummer Boy still killing it.
Yep.
I feel like Drex the Joint's killing it. 2 more after that. Shit. 2 more after that. Let me think. Hold on.
That's valid. Super valid.
I don't want to send. Devour still relevant. Still doing crazy numbers.
He was doing well. He was in prison.
Yeah, he's still doing crazy numbers.
The way they
Devour.
laid that out
I'm
was
glad
great.
I didn't leave him off because he's very important. To me, he's important just for a lot of reasons, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck, the 10th one. The 10th one. That's a very interesting one. Let me see. I don't want to just give it to anybody because a lot of fools that are social media popular, but they're not really, you know,
they can't draw.
They're not really capable. No, they're not really capable.
Yeah.
So the 10th one that I see doing their shit.
There's only like 2 or 3 people you could possibly say right now, in my eyes.
Fuck, you just threw me for a loop. I thought it was only one I could say.
Say it.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of that. Who I want to give that last spot to. Damn. Who am I forgetting? I know I'm forgetting somebody because I always forget somebody. But the 10th spot.
Rowdy? No,
not Rowdy.
I'm gonna remove that. Go ahead.
Not Rowdy. No, I mean Rowdy's a homie. I think he's amazing. He has a great. You know, he has a crazy future, but I just haven't seen him do his own shows on his own. You know what I'm saying? Like to where, you know, he does shows with people, right? But okay, so me and you know, we come from there. Like when you throw your own show, fool.
If you throw your own show in hard ticket sales, that's fire.
Okay, exactly. So I don't know.
150 people is a victory.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if he could do like 400, like, you know what I'm saying? Like on his own, like hard ticket sales, you know, so, but that's not knocking him. He's only been out, what, how long? A year, maybe a year and a half. That's not knocking him at all. I'm talking about guys that, you know, fucking pack out a whole arena. Not arena, but like, you know, Novo.
Space, yes.
Yeah. Shit, man. Why am I forgetting something? Number 10. I would have to grab my phone. I don't want to do that. I don't know.
Moving on.
Yeah.
At what point or how do we get the homies to stop saying the N-word, or are you accepting of it already?
Oh, shit. This is a good topic. I'm glad you went into it, buddy.
Because I'm not necessarily, I mean, people say it, and I just...
Okay, so look. So in the past, what I've done, I've always said this, right? Because I know black men, you know? I've had my experience with them. I've lived in the hardest of conditions with black men. Like, my relationship with black men ain't the pretty one, you know? Like, oh, we were in high school together, and oh, we lived on the... No. I've been with them either in court, in
court tanks?
Yeah, in court tanks, in prison yards.
Or in war.
Or blue-collar jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like, out here with the real black men that push their communities, you know what I'm saying? And dog, look, man, if we're gonna be a buck, right? Most of the homies that use the N-word shoot it out with them fools all day. They're at war with these dudes. Okay? So for one, it's fake love, dog. It's not complimentary. So when homies from certain sides of the city tell me, like, oh, I grew up with them fools, you grew up with them or you were at war with them, buddy? There's a difference between that shit, okay? So if you're at war with them, you know what I mean, and they're your opposition, like, dog, it's not real love, dog. You know what I'm saying? Okay, that's one aspect of it, okay?
You're getting scientific right now? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's one aspect of it, right? And second of all, it's like this, dog, like, why are we so comfortable? Now I'm going to the black men. Now I'm directing this to the black men. Like, why are black men so comfortable with other races saying that word? Like what are you guys thinking as a community? Like what has changed in the world, dog? Like, so we're all at peace now? Like it's peace? Like literally, like you are adopting Mexican kids into your families and Mexican families are adopting black babies into their family? Like, are we at that point, dog? Like, is it fucking we have political parties to no, dog, no. See, what I'm saying is this, understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that it's only for exploitation, entertainment purposes. Okay? The NBA still don't have not one Mexican in them because we're trash as you know what I'm saying? Right? And what I'm saying is this, like besides Kendrick, nobody's really throwing the homie still on albums. You know what I'm saying? Right? Their albums, like, yeah, they're being featured on our albums, but no, besides Kendrick,
yeah, it's not vice
nobody's
versa.
Okay, all right. So then, if we're not there yet, so then why are you guys even letting little kids use the N-word? Like, that's your moneymaker, that's your royalties that your ancestors left you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, why are you guys so comfortable to where it's at a point where like, oh, we grew up with them, it's cool? Like, nah, dog. Like, to me, if you really love somebody, you respect them first. You know what I'm saying? So if I respect you, dog, I'm not going to call you something that I know that I don't have the right to be calling you. You know what I mean? It's like, you ever go to Mexico, fool, and get pulled over by the Mexican police?
Yes.
And you try to call them compa?
Yeah, they ain't.
What happens if you try to call them compa? You're going to the fucking substation, fool. You know what I mean? And you're really paying. And we're Mexican to some extent.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what? We respect that shit, fool. When I go down to Mexico, I have that little extra stash to break off my
mandatory
fellow guy when they pull me over.
100%.
And I know not to be over there disrespecting women, and I know not to be over there on a high horse.
Facts.
But that's real love. That to me, respect is more important than love, dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you can fall out of love for somebody at any given moment, but you'll respect somebody for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? So to the black men, like, command that respect, man. Don't be just letting anybody play with your history, with your make and your genetics and who the are. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Like, don't be letting none of the homies slide. You know what I'm saying? I was in the 3R one time with a homie, and I remember he said it, and homie from Broadway called him out on that shit and told him, hey, my boy, like, why you talking like that? And this is on 3R, fool, where shit cracks. You know what I'm saying? And my tension is full blown when I hear that shit, because I'm thinking the little homie's gonna say something smart, and it's over, right? Over some dumb shit, and we'll deal with it in the hole, right? But the homie had to crumble. He was like, oh, my bad. And as a homies, why would you put yourself in that predicament? Position. Why would you ever allow that shit to happen? Like, see, that's what shows me a lot about motherfuckers, dog. Like, when they put themselves in vulnerable positions, like a real one doesn't ever jeopardize his morals, his integrity, or his principles for not a fucking thing, let alone somebody else's heritage. You feel what I'm saying? So like, and think about it, like we're doing good. We're doing good without it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're doing good without it. And show, you know, call it what it is, man. Like, just stop with the fake love. I just had a short conversation with Ace Boy Pun.
Yes.
About that shit, just through DMs. But about the Drex thing, you know, that little thing that happened. And I was like, boy, like, what made you think it wasn't like that behind closed doors? Like, really? Come on, bro. Like, cut it the fuck out. Like, that's how, and that goes both ways. I'm sure.
Just keep going.
Everything I have on me right now goes both ways, dog.
No, what? Yeah, of course.
Because human nature, listen, it's not to knock nobody. Let's take the emotions away from it, dog. Let's just be for once, dog. It goes both ways, dog. When we're not around, they clown us. When they're not around, we clown them. It's just the way it is, dog. You know what I mean? So it's best not to blur these lines and keep it a buck. You know what I mean? Like, let's just keep it. Hey, we got love. It's love, man. Shit, it's real love, dog. I'd rather respect you, dog, than be on some goofy ass shit, dog. Like, yeah, dog. I don't know. That's just me, though. You know, that's just me. To each his own, man. Keep throwing it around, man. You know, keep throwing that shit around. See what happens, because you're gonna run into one of them real ones, dog. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna break your jaw, dog, trying to call them that word.
I'm done trying to tell these kids to stop saying it. Now it's on the black guys to tell them to stop saying it.
Well, yeah, because when I say it, I'm racist.
No, 100%.
No, what I'm saying is when I tell them not to use it, oh, you're racist. You're that generation. Yeah. Dog, I'm from the generation that at least was honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to stop it, like with that shit. Like, but yeah, I think the brothers need to check them fools. Why not? Okay.
Oh,
Shit.
when you said that shit right now, that was great. Sick ass fool. I'm not mad at it. Go ahead.
I think that's
valid.
We need to go back to that shit, dog. It's too much fake shit, dog. Too much fake love, dog. You know?
What would you like to leave the people with before? A matter of fact, I just want you to know I'm gonna make another list soon. You're gonna be on it, Pedro.
Oh man.
You can't say my lists are baseless, fool. They're fire.
You gotta just be real with them. And look, if you put people that don't belong in there, I'm gonna tell you, fool.
Just tell me.
All right. Because I've seen some people and I was like, wait a minute. And people that I fuck with too, and I'm like,
it was the hot right now, not the hot forever.
Not even hot right now. They weren't hot right now. A lot of them are not hot. A lot of them motherfuckers, I didn't even know who they were. I was like, wait, who the fuck is this? And I'm pretty educated on who's doing what and what's what. You know what I'm saying? But what I want to leave the people with is this, man. Southside is all the way, man. And be proud of that shit. If you're not, then
Facts.
I mean, just keep it pushing, man. Keep your opinions to yourself because we're gonna keep disappointing you because we're gonna keep winning. You know, I see it now. Like the moves are insane. This year is gonna break your heart even more.
Facts.
So yeah, man, keep pushing to all the homies. It's all love, man. It's all love. Keep doing your shit, man. Keep shining, man. We ain't done yet. Lifetime membership. Benji, I'm gonna let Benji sit down real quick. Benji, come on, you ready or what? I want my boy to talk his shit.
Oh shit. Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him promote the album.
Do it.
Lifetime membership. What's the date we got on that? Do you remember? February
27th?
27th or 22nd?
Something like that.
So yeah, we gonna know. We gonna flood it.
It's in the email.
But I do got a video this next Friday coming out on the 30th, February 30th. So I don't know when you're gonna air this, but February 30th, first video comes out.
Dropping tomorrow.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well then that'll be on Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
Friday I'll be outside. If you want to know where the I'm at celebrating, hit my DM. Friday I'm gonna be outside. So Benji doesn't know yet, so he'll be outside with me too.
How you been, fool?
Benji, real
What's
quick,
good, man? What's good?
Tell the people how long you've been producing, brother.
Shit, man. I've been producing like probably like 15 years. I started when I was like 15 years old. Started rapping at 8. Started making beats at 15. You know what I mean? I just turned 30. So yeah, good little
bunch of time.
Yeah, for
what
sure.
What city do you hail from, sir?
Rosemead. I'm from
That's
Rosemead.
right.
SGV all day, the heart of the SGV, 626, right up in that bitch. You feel me? So yeah, first one with the 626 bust down in diamonds too. Gotta make.
You know what? That's pretty valid.
Yeah,
actually.
Valid. Yeah, I've been had this shit too.
Yeah, you had it for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about Bozo's project, brother?
Sick, man. Like I
produced the whole shit.
I produced the whole thing. So what I like to do is I like to bring it back to the old school way where it's one producer, one rapper. I don't like it when there's one rapper and there's 15 producers on the album and everybody's just trying to get it. It just sounds like it's just not cool.
Everywhere. It's erratic, you're saying.
Yeah, you know, so I like to create the sound that we did, you know. Obviously I helped create the Lefty gunplay sound, you know, when we first started and stuff, shaped that whole thing and stuff. So you see where that went. And then yeah, so what we got is just a new school bumping, like my style is like I would say West Coast mixed with ATL. I mixed an Atlanta bass with a West Coast bop. You know what I mean? Don't jock my shit either. You know what I mean? I get my, you know, I put my little West Coast whistles on that shit, but I make it bump. But it has to have the trunk has to be telling the story. You know what I mean? You have to feel that shit in your chest and all that shit. So that's what I make sure I do. And Bozo came through killing on every verse. He surprised me. You know what I mean? Just like, damn, like the shit he would say. I'd be like,
seasoned.
what the fuck? You know, yeah, very. And like I said, he said earlier, it was easy recording this project with him because he would come prepared. You know, we'll do 2 songs per session. It'll take us like an hour, you know, hour and a half max. You know what I mean? And it'll just be easy. We have a little routine that we do, and we just knock them out. Boom, boom, boom. I mix and master it kind of like right there a little bit. You know what I mean? But yeah, finish the track, finish the project, lifetime membership, and y'all gonna love it, man. You know what I mean? And yeah, I'm coming with big production. You know what I mean? I just talked to the Yodis not too long ago, so I'm probably gonna do a little project with them too.
Fire. Very skillful individuals.
Yeah. So I'm trying to keep it hip hop, man. My goal right now is just to dent hip hop. You know, hit hip hop on the ribs and make it go a little bit. And I feel like that's what we kind of been doing. I just want to be in the history books and all the documentaries when this shit's done. You know what I mean? Sit in my, you know, getting mailbox money from all this music and shit.
That's right.
I just want to be like, you know what I mean? Yeah, he did that. It was a big part of what happen. You know what I mean? And I
Yes,
I
sir.
feel glad to have hip hop in the rib and having the whole game shook right now, and you know, all the drama and everybody talking and all this crazy shit. I feel very proud of that. I feel proud when I hear Lefty in the fucking car when I'm at a stoplight. You know, I remember I'm getting some food and they're bench you up on the mix, though, and I'm like just turning my head and I'm just like, oh shit, people throwing dubs up at me and shit. You know what I mean? It's cool. It's really cool. I'm starting to get noticed a lot. Shit, man, I love it. You know what I mean? This is what we plan to do. But I always seen this since I was a kid, so I'm not too surprised either.
That's right.
I performed in my bathroom for 1,000, 3,000 people a million times. You know what I mean? In front of that mirror. In front of that mirror to when I get on stage, you know what I mean? It ain't shit. It's just like, all right, I've done this in my head a million times, let's go. But that's why it's game time right now. We ready to hit.
Not everyone at home may know your track record, but I am familiar. You've been around for a while. Before Instagram was a shit, you were on Facebook.
Yeah.
I know.
Vital Minds, I was like those guys.
I've been around, baby.
Yeah.
Like me and Bozo were saying, we've seen a lot of people come and a lot of people go, and you've been a mainstay in the SGV for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
on both sides, the black and the brown, because I've seen you do some fire shit.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I started off with YG and shit when I was younger and all that stuff. You know,
type shit.
Group and all. Yeah, so shout out to everybody, man. I make music with everybody, man. You know what I mean? As long as we making dope, fly shit, and it's for, you know, the masses and it's timeless and you can hear it 10 years from now, that's you know what I'm trying to do. You know, 100 years from now. You know what I mean?
Is there anything you want to leave the people with before we get out of here, brother?
Shout out to Bozo, shout out to Eyekon, lifetime membership on the way. Hey, 626, if you need the beats, if you need help, if you need, you know, some help from the doctor, let me know, man. You know, I'm here to help everybody out. You know what I mean? Album sales when the dudes are good, let me know. You know what I mean? I got you. I got you. You feel me? That's how we do it, man. We coming hard.
Shout out to my boy Benji. Again, it was a pleasure to have Bozo back over here.
Yes, sir.
And well,
yes, sir, man. Much love to y'all.
I look forward to all the viral clips you fools are gonna pull.
Yeah.
Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and tag me and Bozo on all the clips, perros. Gracias.
That's crazy.